outside of this radio program.
What does donations to the Child Cancer Fund mean to a kid and to the family going through this treatment?
Child Cancer Fund has meant everything. It is everything that is not the hospital, basically, is the way that I kind of look at it.
The assistance that's available is to help with household bills, gas and grocery cards, just to make sure that families don't lose their housing, that they don't lose their electricity, that they can keep their phones on.
It's having that support system and knowing that you're not going the road alone that really gets you through it all.
We have a child life specialist designated full-time to children with cancer at Nemours, completely funded by the Child Cancer Fund.
Ms. Jolly was fabulous. We miss her, but Miss Sarah is a ray of sunshine.
So Jolly and I work together, but now it's been wonderful to transition over there and to just see our warriors fighting, but also thriving.
Doesn't slow him down at all.
And he's wearing a Spidey shirt, so I'm sure he still does.
He loves, oh yes, he can do. Can you show your Spider-Man moves? Can you show your spider webs?
'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar.
'Cause everyone knows kids come first at Child Cancer Fund.
My heart is full.
Is the energy from the 2026 Care-A-Thon, proudly presented by Duval Asphalt, and a different kind of open that you're accustomed to every afternoon at 12 o'clock on 104.5 WOKV, and it's because of the generosity of the Care-A Law Firm, longtime sponsors here on WOKV Radio and longtime partners on the radio, well over 2 decades. 855-916-9500 from the Seaside Claims Call Center inside the Care-A Performance Studio at Cox Media Group, and joined by the one and only, let's hear it from Mr. Chuck Farah!
Thank you. Oh, Farah and me, I'm personally excited about being here because this is such a great event, because we got a bunch of cool kids here in the studio, bunch of great families, and, I'm just looking forward to raising some greenbacks, some dollars for these great families and these great kids. Let's do it. And Farah, by the way, Farah is matching up to $3,500 this hour. And that may not be the end of it either. So we're just kind of sitting back here and we're going to take things as they come, so to speak, for the next hour. And we'll just go from there.
Well, then make the phones ring, Chuck.
Let's do it. It's 855-916-9500. Call in, and I'll tell you. Oh, here's Lily. Yes, we.
Oh, why don't you sit next to me?
Yeah, right here.
Right next to me.
Right here.
Come on up, Kendra. Sit between them.
And I'll tell you,
There's your microphone. Here. Yeah. All right.
You want to feel good today. It's Saturday. It's nice and bright outside. You want to kind of do your deed, a good deed for the day. It'll make you feel good. You'll walk around with your chest out. Call 855-916-9500 and make a donation. Do whatever you can. It can be anything, any amount, but you'll feel good about it, and you'll feel like you really accomplished something today. And I really encourage everyone to call in, and do what you can, because it all adds up, it all counts, and it works both ways for the families and for yourself. You'll feel good about it.
You have such deep roots in the community, Chuck. 855-916-9500. Every phone is ready to go, and a match is on the table from the Care-A Law Firm of up to $3,500. I know we can at least hit that, if not more. We'd love to put a big number on the table as we begin the noon hour in the Care-A-Thon. We are currently at, drum roll please, louder, come on, let's not hold back, $289,566.
Oh, yeah. That's a beautiful number, but there are others out there that are even more beautiful. And, these kids are beautiful. They're here. They've gone through, life deals us different things, and you just embrace it and you roll with it. And that's what a lot of the kids here have done. So
there's a little girl next to you.
Yeah,
you got to know her.
Yeah. Hey, Lily. How you doing?
Good.
How old are you?
5.
Talk right into the microphone, sweetheart.
5.
You're 5 years old. Oh gosh, man, you're getting up there in age.
Yeah.
Yeah. When's your birthday?
October 27th.
Ooh,
October 27th.
very nice. That's coming up soon. You'll be the big 6, and that'll be a great day, won't it?
Yes.
Yeah, very good.
When did you get cancer? Do you remember how young you were?
1. I mean,
It was a week before her second birthday.
yeah.
What was her diagnosis?
T-cell leukemia.
So that's blood cancer.
Blood cancer, yep.
Did she already have symptoms?
She presented weird. It was she had a swollen lymph node in her neck. And so in the beginning of October, I kept taking her into Wolfson's and Nemours, and they didn't find it for about 20 days. October 20th is when she was diagnosed.
So 7 days before her birthday.
7 days before her birthday. Here.
Someone just got a $1,000 donation. That's what that cowbell means, Chuck.
Oh, well, that's what I want to hear.
We just sucked $1,000 out of you in about 5 minutes, brother.
I like it. I like it. We got more to do, though. It's just getting started.
855-916-9500. So Kendra is Lily's mom. Although it says Lilith, but can we call her Lily?
Lily.
Yeah, she's always going to be Lily to me.
Government name is Lilith, but she goes by Lily.
So when did the Child Cancer Fund step in? When did you first meet them?
I think day 2 or 3, like almost immediately. We were given the resources, the pamphlets, the brochures, the phone numbers, emails, everything. And then I think it was within like the first week, people started reaching out to us, letting us know that we had support, anything we needed, ways to apply for financial aid and all of that. And car rides, if we needed help getting to appointments, or we needed somebody to sit with her while she was doing treatment because, mom and dad have to work. So they were literally there for everything.
Wow.
Every non-medical expense, Chuck.
I mean, that is, when you think about it, is just as important as the medical care, because it allows the family to stay normal as they were right before the diagnosis. And, that's what's so important. I mean, that's part of the recovery. That's part of the healing, is to keep it as normal as you can, and to stay in your routine, and not have to worry about, other financial burdens that come from the diagnosis.
Right, yeah.
I mean, it's like, listen, if you're sitting at home right now and you're thinking about, should I do something here? I'm listening in. Yeah, you need to do it, because it really makes an impact. It's not like you're donating something and you don't know where it's going to go. You know exactly where this is going to go, and that means something.
It stays in Jacksonville. It stays in our home. It ensures that families are able to stay together. Were you working during Lily's cancer treatment?
Yeah, so I've been in medical my whole career since I was 17. So I was a surgical tech at the time. Dad was in the Navy. He was stationed in Pensacola. So, of course, as soon as we got our diagnosis, they let him leave. He came straight home. We were able to, I was able to walk away from my job, but, of course, no money. We have a mortgage, 3 other kids, like you said, our routine. So everything was just disrupted, overnight. And so it was nice that we were able to have somebody to reach out to be, hey, this is a huge drop in income for us. We can't work. Our mortgage is covered. Our JEA is covered. We need gas money. We need food. Around Christmas time, presents were donated. So my 3 other children didn't feel like, now they didn't mean anything, and now we're focusing on the smaller one. Thanksgiving food was donated, so we keep up the normalcy of our lives.
Yeah, that's so important. I mean, you know how it is when you get, taken out of your routine. It's like, oh my gosh, everybody just wants to get back to the routine, and it's just this is a great event. This is a great organization, because they're really hitting the need that's really there. As soon as the diagnosis comes about, then the financial burden begins right then and there. I'm glad I'm part of it, and I want everybody listening to be part of it. And you can be part of it by making a phone call at 855-916-9500. And let's get those phones ringing. They're
Everyone's
silent.
looking at you right now, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you're a rock star and everything, but we don't want them looking at you, Chuck. We
Don't
want
give
'em
me that
looking
much
down
credit.
At the phone.
Yeah, don't look at me. Yeah, look at the dial on the on the phone and call it. 855-916-9500.
Oh, that just happened. Yep.
And that'll make us feel a lot better.
Lily,
about
does Lily
being-
know her numbers?
Yes, she does.
Lily,
yes,
can
she
you read
does.
that number in front
Can
of
you
you
see
really,
that
really
number
slow?
right there?
Ready?
Read it out loud. It's right there. Read it.
855 916 9500.
Whoa, yeah.
A 5-year-old, way to go.
I see a mathematician in her coming about. Yeah.
And Remy is sitting next to me, too. Talk right into the microphone. How old are you, girl?
I'm 9.
She's 9 years old. Do you remember when you were diagnosed with cancer?
Yeah,
Talk into the mic.
I was 4 years old.
4 years old? Do you know what your cancer diagnosis was?
I don't know.
Mom is right behind you, so she can help you out. Priscilla, hold the microphone up. There you go.
High-risk neuroblastoma.
High-risk neuroblastoma.
Yes.
How serious was that, and what did the doctors tell you?
It was stage 4. So, and our prognosis was 50% at the time. So,
When did you meet the Child Cancer Fund?
it was about a year and a half after we moved back because we initially found out that she had cancer on vacation in Minnesota. And then we came back here and decided to do the last 6 rounds of immunotherapy. And then that's kind of where the Child Cancer Fund came into place. I actually was going through a divorce at the time, and so I came here single mom, and they helped with my mortgage, with bills at home, and also just events outside of just that we were a part of for moms, but also for the kids as well to take part of.
Wow.
Yeah.
Without Child Cancer Fund, do you think where you would be?
It would have been very difficult to pay for my mortgage. I think if we didn't have nonprofits like this, I do think that we could have lost our home. Yeah.
Wells wants to get on the microphone. Do you want to say hello? Give the phone number. What's the phone number? Can you read that number? Go ahead. You want to be on the mic? What is it?
855 916 9500.
Nice job. Way to
Yeah.
go, Wells. How old are you, buddy? You're 6, and is this your little brother?
Yeah,
Yeah. How are you doing today? How are you feeling today?
I'm good.
Are you in treatment anymore?
No.
When did you get to ring your bell?
When I turned 6 or 7.
6, 7. Hey! Mom, what was it like when you got to ring that Child Cancer Fund bell?
Oh, it was exciting. It was super exciting. It was just a joyful moment knowing that we had got through that really difficult season of our life. And yeah, it's been 3 years now, so we're super grateful and blessed.
Aren't we grateful? 4 years now,
4
she
years.
said. Well, Remy, make the phones ring. Mr. Chuck put down a challenge of $3,500. That's a lot of stacks of cash. And we want to
Dang.
spend it all. What do you want to say to him?
Dang.
Oh.
Dang.
Listen, don't give me that much credit. There's more to come, believe me.
Whoa.
And so,
all
so
right.
we just want the phones to ring. We want everyone listening in on our hour, and we get a lot of phone calls. Listen, I don't do things for a return typically, but we do give free advice on this show. Now it's time for our listeners to kind of give back a little bit. And, you can do that through this phone number of 855-916-9500, and you can make a phone call and give back. And that's what we're asking. This one time, one day. Next week we'll be on the air giving free legal advice. But today we want you to get involved with the Care-A-Thon. Do it for Farrah and Farrah.
I know you're a rock star in Jacksonville. You'll blush a little bit at that point, but Remy wanted another rock star. Who was it that you asked when we were talking about would you come to the Care-A-Thon and if we could try to bring someone? Who was it that you wanted us to bring here?
Olivia Rodriguez.
Does anyone know Olivia Rodrigo? Anyone know her? Can we make it happen? Can you make it happen? Do you know people? Can you make a connection somehow? I was like, I don't know if we can do that, but we can bring Chuck Farah.
Okay, now who is she, Remy? Is she,
She's a singer.
he's a singer. She's a singer.
Yeah.
Is it like pop music?
No, not really.
Well, listen, we'll do what we can, you know. We'll talk to the Jaguars. We'll talk to somebody. They'll bring him. Maybe they'll bring him for a concert at the new stadium. You never know.
And then maybe if we can get some tickets, do you think you could help Remy with that?
Oh yeah, we can make that happen. That's the easy part.
What do you think of that?
That's cool.
Tell him thanks.
Thanks.
And now give that phone number in front of you. See it?
855-916-9500.
Say it one more time, nice and slow and with energy so everyone can hear you.
855-916-9500.
There it is. Yeah. How old are your kids now?
Oh, my kids I have a 28-year-old and Ramsey, and then I have Rania, who is 26, and Layla, who is 25.
And grands?
No, none yet. Layla just got married.
All right. Yeah, maybe soon.
Yeah, maybe soon.
But you look at these kids and the innocence. I mean, it's been a while for us with the little ones, but you see the innocence in them.
Listen, it's it's just sometimes just not fair, but you deal with it and you move on and the parents, these parents are really the heroes as well because they, they're the ones who have to deal with everything. And they're all, they all love their kids like we all do, and they do whatever it takes to make sure they get through it, and they're really the heroes.
And that's where you can come in and support the parents, support the family. We've got siblings. Wells is up here, and I missed your name. What was it? Selena is up here as well, and Mom Kendra is here, and we have all these families that are here. They're watching us. They're not looking down, so we need you to call. Lily, can you give the number again? Ready?
855-916-9500.
Perfect. 855-916-9500. The Farahs are going to match you up to $3,500 when you call now. The 2026 Care-A-Thon presented by Duval Asphalt. In the Farah and Farah Performance Studio continues on 104.5 WOKV.
Be sure to download the WOKV app on your phone so you can stay up to date with Jacksonville's morning news on your morning walk. Only make sure to avoid the sudden sprinkler startup on your neighbor's lawn. Jacksonville's morning news on 104.5 WOKV, Jacksonville's news and talk.
Here's what you missed on Legal Live with Farah.
There was a time in Jacksonville a couple of years ago where there were several drownings in retention ponds. But Florida law, you're not required to have a fence around a retention pond. The only way you can be held responsible if someone drowns in a retention pond is if the retention pond constitutes a trap or a dangerous condition. Florida law does have the water management district that controls retention ponds requires a certain slope on these retention ponds, okay, before somebody can be held responsible.
Like a residential pool, where you have to have a fence around it. You know,
Well, I mean,
if you have to have it around a pool, why not around a retention?
Well, you got these huge retention ponds in apartment complexes.
Call in with your question next Saturday at noon and talk with someone from Farah Live, or email your questions to doihaveacase@farandfarah.com. Legal Live every Saturday at noon on Jacksonville's News and Talk 104.5 WOKV.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Time is running out on Ford's summer sales event at Big Number 1 Duval Ford. Right now, get 0% APR for 36 months, no payments for 90 days, 2 years of maintenance, plus $1,000 towards your down payment on select new Fords. But don't wait. We're down to the final days of Ford's summer sales event, and these offers end August 31st. Come see us today at 1616 Cassett Avenue or shop anytime, 24/7 at DuvalFord.com. Big Number 1 Duval Ford, serving Jacksonville for 110 years.
In a recent survey of 123,000 wireless customers, Pure Talk was the only wireless company to receive 5 stars in every category: coverage, support, value, and data. What else do you need to know? Switch to Pure Talk today and get any plan, including their top shelf unlimited data plan, for just $15 a month for your first 3 months. No contract, no commitment. Dial pound 250, say micro, and let Pure Talk's U.S. customer service team help you make the switch.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Now, the WOKV First Alert Forecast.
I'm Action News Jack's First Alert meteorologist Trevor Gibbs. A 7 on the WOKV weather meter for your weekend, tracking a seasonally hot weekend with temperatures that won't be far from where they usually are this time of the year. So low 90s both today and tomorrow. We will also have the chance for some storms, of course, especially this afternoon. Expect some scattered showers and thunderstorms to dot the map in the afternoon and early evening. 70s for low temperatures tonight. After rain ends, we turn partly cloudy and lots of dry time for your Sunday, but the coverage of rain starts to go down just a little bit on Sunday. So while there still could be a few showers and storms, it's a bit more isolated, and that's the case on Monday as well. But then by Tuesday onward into next week, we go back to that typical pattern where we usually are in the summer. It's hot, it's humid, with a few afternoon showers and thunderstorms. From the Action News Jack's First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Trevor Gibbs.
All right, the 2026 Care-A-Thon presented by Duval Asphalt continues in the Farrah and Farrah Performance Studio on this lovely Saturday. 855-916-9500. That's the number to call and make a difference for children in our community. Kids like 5-year-old Lily and Remy, hold up the mic. How old are you again?
9.
9-year-old cancer warriors. Did you ring that bell when you were at Nemours?
Yes.
When did you ring that bell? Do you remember? How old were you when you rang that bell?
You were 4. I was 4.
You were 4? And how are you feeling today?
Good.
Good. I love that. So Chuck has been, that entire commercial break, Chuck Farrah, you've been on the phone. What are you doing?
Yeah.
We got a radio show to do here.
We do. But, you know, you got to multitask. And so that's what I was trying to multitask. At my age, it's getting harder to multitask, but you know, we're making it happen. So I made a few phone calls and I texted a few people. Hopefully, we can get the message to them and make those phones ring, because that's what it's about today: making the phone ring and having people call in and donate whatever you can. Doesn't have to be a lot, but whatever. You'll feel good about it. It's the Care-A-Thon for the Child Cancer Fund, and it's a great organization that helps the families and the kids pay for their routine expenses after their life's kind of been turned upside down with a diagnosis. And, you know, there's transportation costs. The kids maybe not be able to go to school for a little while, so they need some tutoring, and that costs money. And the expenses add up quickly, and it's hard to deal with. And we're trying to keep their lives as normal as possible, and not have the financial burden interfere with their lives in any way. So that's what we're here to do today, and I think it's a great thing. And Farrah is donating up to 3,500, matching up to 3,500.
Right, yeah.
So, you know, that's pretty much the least we can do. You know, here we are. Are we midway through the
We're already
show?
halfway through the show, and we're so close to $300,000. We are this close.
We are. Where are we actually?
We started the hour at $289,566. We've had some generous donors already calling.
Okay.
So I don't know where we're at, but we're getting closer and closer by the minute at 855-916-9500.
Great. And I don't know. I have a feeling. I don't know. It's a weird feeling that we're going to get beyond the 300. I don't know. It's
feeling good?
Yeah.
Okay. I got a good feeling as well.
Yeah.
Can I tell you about a feeling that I just got?
Sure.
It actually came in the form of a text message. Remy, tell the story again if someone just tuned in. When we last met and we invited you to the Care-A-Thon, who is it that you wanted to be here? Talk right into the microphone.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Wow. She's a big deal, okay? You had to ask who she was and everything.
Yeah, well, that just shows you my age.
Phones are coming in. I just wanted to let you know that Olivia Rodrigo is coming to Orlando, Florida, not too far from Jacksonville, right? Cool. And she's coming to the Orlando area November 15th and 16th. Do you guys have plans? Mid-November? It's before Thanksgiving. Hold the microphone up. Do you guys have plans around then?
No.
Remy said even if we did, they're canceled.
Hey, Remy?
Yeah.
You're going to see Olivia Rodrigo in Orlando. What do you think of that?
That's amazing.
Yeah. We know some people, so we're going to make that happen for you, okay?
Oh, yeah, that'll happen. Most definitely that'll happen.
So make the phones ring. Since we gave you that gift, how about you give a gift to us and make the phones ring, girlfriend?
855-916-9500.
One more time.
855-916-9500.
And we'll make sure that every single dollar that Farah is putting up this hour until 1 o'clock is going to be matched up to $3,500. That is such a big deal, and I love that we're able to make the days of these kids. These are warriors, Chuck. We have seen them in the fight, and they teach us what strength is all about, don't they?
Listen, you know, they're as tough as it gets. They're, you know, I mean, as they grow and become adults, this will really shape their character in the right way. Believe me, you know, you look at it in a way that, you know, when you're in the middle of it, you're going, how can this happen? But the silver lining is they get through it, they sustain themselves through it, and as they're adults and when they have their own family, you know, they're going to look back on this and they're a better person as a result of it, because they know the tough times. And if you don't know the tough times, you never cherish the good times, you know? And I mean, that's what will happen here. I truly believe that. You know, I try to think of there being a silver lining in everything that happens in life. And I really believe that they will be better human beings and better citizens and better involved in their communities having gone through this.
Kendra, what did you learn about Lily in the fight at 1 year of age with leukemia? Talk right into the mic.
When she was diagnosed, it was one of those things that, you know, we see ads around Christmas time for like St. Jude's and stuff, and you just don't hear leukemia anymore. We've gotten so blind to most. Woo!
Yeah, good.
We've gotten so blind to like St. Jude's and stuff like that because it's something that we hear all the time. It's something we see, especially around Christmas time. So when we got our diagnosis, we were kind of eye-opened about how many kids that are local to us get this diagnosis or just get some kind of a cancer diagnosis at such a young age, because we're just so close-minded to it, because if it doesn't happen to us, we don't realize it. And when we were going through our fight, it was an immediate realization of this is how people lose their livelihoods. You know, we were helped with our mortgage payments and our car payments, and, you know, bills keep coming regardless of, you know, what you're personally going through. And, you know, you always see TikTok and Facebook videos of people losing everything, having to relocate, families being split apart for treatment. And it was nice that we had an organization here close to us. We're local. They were local. They were able to help out. I just send an email. Hey, we can't make our mortgage this month. They said, don't worry about it. It's paid. Mortgage company knew who the Child Cancer Fund was. I just called them and said, Child Cancer Fund. They said, we'll leave you alone. We'll wait for the check. Everything cleared. And for 2 or 3 months, that was one huge bill we didn't have to worry about. That's all that I had to do on my end. So then I could sit here and I can focus on my daughter, the appointments, the medications, everything else. If there was a copay we didn't agree with, Nemours helped us through it. Child Cancer Fund paid it for us so we could focus on what was important, and that was making sure she got to her appointments, making sure she got the medicine that she got. And that number is 855-916-9500. And people don't realize or understand, or they think all I've got is $5 or all I'm comfortable with is $5 is amazing. $5 is perfect. $2 is perfect. It doesn't matter. We're not looking for thousands of dollars from one single person. We would take it. We're not saying no. But if all you've got is 10 or 15 bucks, that's amazing. Every year since she's been cancer free, we have donated. The Scarberry family donates. We can do $200-$300, and that's what we do just to give back because we were helped so much during her cancer experience. So any little amount helps. It doesn't have to be huge. But that number is 855-916-9500.
Chuck, one quick note. Do you know Ramsey Farah?
Yes.
Who's that?
That's my son.
He just donated $500.
Oh, perfect.
He just called in and donated $500.
Yes, very good.
Way to go. Thank you.
Yeah,
Which then means you're going to double it up. So he basically sucked you dry again.
That's right.
Even though he's in his late 20s, he's still bleeding dad.
Well, yeah, he is. He's a young lawyer. He works with our firm, and I told him on the way out because he's still at the house. I mean, he's still living at the house. I'm trying to figure that out, but he's still there. And I said, well, I'm going to do this. He goes, oh, that sounds interesting. So I guess he called in.
We appreciate it. At 855-916-9500.
Very good.
Lily is eyeing you, and eyeing me.
Hey, Lily. Well, let me tell you something. Keep eyeing me. Because you're melting me down right now. Well, I know that, here we are about 20 minutes left in the show. And, we're matching the 3,500. Hopefully we can get that. We'll get there. But regardless, I mean, the firm's going to do something here. I mean, I think last year we did a little more.
Yeah,
this year
you have stepped up in such a big way.
So this year we're going to do a total of $15,000.
What?
For
what?
Yeah, $15,000 for. Yeah. Hopefully that puts us over the 300.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You didn't hear it, so let me say it a little bit louder for everyone. The firm is going to do $15,000.
Woo! Wow.
But I don't want that moment to distract you listening to step up. To your point, Kendra, $5 will make a difference. We heard a story yesterday from the Beausarge family, and quick, Beausarge, Stella. Stella was here on stage yesterday, and Mom talked about the only thing that Stella wanted after she was done with her chemo, when Mom was worried whether Stella would wake up from the chemo. The only thing Stella wanted was a dum-dum sucker. And so the Child Cancer Fund stepped up and made sure that they had enough dum-dum suckers for life.
Yeah.
But how much is a dum-dum sucker? 30 cents? So every single penny matters to this organization, and they will stretch that dollar even further. So please call 855-916-9500. When we say no amount's too small, we're serious about that. And I know times may be more difficult this year than they may have been last year.
Right.
And you might not have it in your budget to be able to do much and think, I can't do that. I can't step up and donate $15,000, but $15 can make a difference.
That's right. I mean, if you're going to Starbucks right now to pick up a coffee, divert and just take that money and donate it here. I mean, really, when you think about it, you can, little things like that you can, do without today. You'll feel better giving it here than you will drinking that coffee. I'll guarantee it.
When Lily was sick, she went through a period of time where she refused to eat anything but McDonald's French fries. So we got gift cards from Child Cancer Fund for just McDonald's, for just Lily, and that meant that she was able to get her French fries every day, and $25 lasted almost 2 weeks.
Yeah,
so
right.
It's not, $20 isn't, I know it doesn't go as far as it used to, back in the olden times, 20 years ago, but $20 is very generous, and it's a lot for some of these kids.
Sure. It is. It all adds up. It all goes in the pot. Yep. It maybe tops off a tank of gas so that you can take them to their doctor's appointments and things of that sort. So I mean it does add up, and it's it's a group effort. Sometimes I like to see the smaller donations because I like to see the numbers come in. Right. I want to see people just getting involved in our community who are all this is a big community event, and this is how you can. The money's great. I'd love to see a great, huge donation. That's always welcome. But the numbers of people donating, 5, 10, 15, 20, to me that means something. That shows the community's coming together, and everybody's contributing.
I look forward to it.
Yeah.
But you have to call, and we have volunteers who are here, and they are anxiously waiting. The moment that a phone rings, everyone jumps because they all want the call at 855-916-9500. Eddie, Chuck Farah, the Farah & Farah Law Firm is going to step up, and if we can raise $15,000, they'll match it, they said. So we could put $30,000 on the board in the next 16 minutes or so. And I know Chuck is working his phone, so maybe we'll keep getting calls. We have one more, we have commercials, right? We have one more break we have to take before we hit the 1 o'clock hour. Chuck, This is the power hour. Can we make it happen?
We'll make it happen.
What's the phone number?
855-916-9500. Call it now.
What do you guys say? Let's cook?
Let's cook.
Let's cook,
Let's cook it. Well done. Come on.
Cook it. Call 855-916-9500. You're listening to Farah & Farah live on 104.5 WOKV. Yes, absolutely. Hey, Chase. Okay, thanks. So we're going to do, I don't know how long this commercial break is. Okay, got it. Great. So we'll go out at about, if we miss Fox.
Tell us what's happening in the news, traffic, or weather with Open Mic in the News 104.5 WOKV Jacksonville's News and Talk app. Sponsored by Madden Advisory Services, saluting all military and first responders. Here's what you missed on Legal Live with Farah & Farah.
There was a time in Jacksonville a couple of years ago where there were several drownings in retention ponds. But Florida law, you're not required to have a fence around a retention pond. The only way you can be held responsible if someone drowns in a retention pond is if the retention pond constitutes a trap or a dangerous condition. Florida law does have the Water Management District that controls retention ponds requires a certain slope on these retention ponds, before somebody can be held responsible.
Like a residential pool.
Yeah.
Where you have to have a fence around it,
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
if you have to have it around a pool, why not around a retention pond?
You got these huge retention ponds in apartment complexes.
Call in with your question next Saturday at noon and talk with someone from Farah & Farah Live, or email your questions to doihaveacase@farandfarah.com. Legal Live every Saturday at noon on Jacksonville's News and Talk 104.5 WOKV.
Avoid the headaches of a traditional home sale and move on your timeline with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Hi, everyone. It's Brian Kilmeade. Selling your home is one of the biggest financial decisions you'll ever make, so who you work with matters. My friends at Mark Spain Real Estate can help you sell your home hassle-free without the stress of putting your home on the market. Trust them to sell your home fast and for top dollar. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Presented by La Mesa of Sanford. RV Show USA comes to the Prime Osborne Convention Center in Jacksonville now through Sunday. Expo Hall is filled with a huge number of pre-owned motorhomes and adventure vans for one giant savings extravaganza. Massive discounts on top names like Tiffin, Integra, Newmar, Jayco, Winnebago, Thor, and more. Every RV is discounted for immediate sales. Sales. Free admission and parking. For more information, see RVShowUSA.com. RV Show USA indoors at the Prime Osborne Convention Center in Jacksonville ends Sunday.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Hurry and receive a free hair and scalp examination and get 2 weeks of laser treatments for free. Call IHRS at 904-777-4477. Hairforme.com.
It's hurricane season, but not every weather team is ready to prepare you like we are.
And those are the kinds of cells that we'll have to carefully track.
Action News Jack's First Alert Chief Meteorologist Mike Burrish, along with the only team of all certified meteorologists.
You're going to have another dose of some heavy rain and wind.
Having the only all-certified team in Jacksonville matters because better training and more experience means a more accurate forecast. For you, we'll keep you safe this storm season. Action News Jax and First Alert Weather.
Bueller, stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, what's bothering you, pal?
You know me, Jason. I'm a by-the-book kind of guy.
Oh, I know.
I drive the speed limit. I take my vitamins.
Sort your socks alphabetically by color.
Blue comes before brown, Jason. We aren't heathens.
But something's got you bothered.
It's not you, Jason, but there are some other companies in your business that have people pretty upset for doing things, you know, a little sketchy.
I know.
And when people get scammed, well, it looks bad on you, too.
So let me make things better for everyone. Here, put on these sunglasses.
Whoa.
If you're worried you called the wrong company and might be paying too much or getting work done you really don't need, call us for a free second opinion.
For free? Just to make people feel better?
Life can get pretty expensive sometimes. If you worry about spending money you don't really need to, you could miss it.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Checkmate. I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, Checkmate's chessman and, you may be surprised, newfound fan of American football.
Really? You?
Absolutely. Listen to this. Duval!
It's Duval, Chester. Duval.
That's what I said. Duval!
Vol.
Vol. The point is, Brendan, with football season approaching and friends dropping by your house to watch the games, there's no better time to spiff up your garage with a beautiful, durable, polymer-coated floor.
We can even do it in team colors for the real fans out there.
Oh, that is a good idea.
A garage floor your friends will love?
Check. In a color that makes you proud?
Check. Installed by locals who can actually pronounce Duval?
Checkmate!
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com. That's checkmatecoatings.com.
Identity theft can cost more than you think. Drained investment accounts, stolen tax returns, lost wages, expenses for lawyers. It's a lot. That's why LifeLock is backed by the $1 Million Protection Package, which covers up to $1 million for stolen funds, fees, and experts and lawyers, and out-of-pocket expenses. Don't face the burden of identity theft alone. Protect your future and finances with LifeLock. Join now. Save up to 30% off your first year with promo code BECK at LifeLock.com. 1-800-LifeLock, promo code BECK. LifeLock.com. Terms to apply.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. You play for the win, not just on game day. Every day, channel that drive into your money. Robinhood puts you in control, all on one platform. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Again, that's Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move.
Now, the WOKV First Alert Forecast.
I'm Action News Jack's First Alert meteorologist Trevor Gibbs. A 7 on the WOKV weather meter for your weekend, tracking a seasonally hot weekend with temperatures that won't be far from where they usually are this time of the year. So low 90s both today and tomorrow. We will also have the chance for some storms, of course, especially this afternoon. Expect some scattered showers and thunderstorms to dot the map in the afternoon and early evening. 70s for low temperatures tonight. After rain ends, we turn partly cloudy and lots of dry time for your Sunday. But the coverage of rain starts to go down just a little bit on Sunday. So while there still could be a few showers and storms, it's a bit more isolated, and that's the case on Monday as well. But then by Tuesday onward into next week, we go back to that typical pattern where we usually are in the summer. It's hot, it's humid, with a few afternoon showers and thunderstorms. From the Action News Jack's First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Trevor Gibbs.
Heck yes! Wonderful Northeast Florida. Our 5-year-old dream girl Lillian. Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Is with us. Eddie couldn't be here today, but he was in the Care-A-Thon last year at Nemours, and the moment he walked through the doors, Chuck, he was like, "This is incredible." And then after that 11th Care-A-Thon. Thank you to Nemours. I mean, without Nemours, the Child Cancer Fund wouldn't be here.
Oh, yeah.
The Child Cancer Fund continues to help Nemours do the great work in caring for and treating for all of these kids. And the Child Cancer Fund then keeps the kids and the families connected. But we outgrew our space, and there are clinics, so they have to do all the treatments. So we said, well, we've got this performance studio. It's a little thing we called the Fair and Fair Performance Studio. So we said, well, why don't we bring it here, still bring all of our partners together, and we've had a great time. And without Fair and Farrell, we wouldn't be here. So thank you for what you've done. We've got about 7 or 8 minutes left at 855-916-9500. And reset, if someone is just tuning in, you all had a challenge on the table of $3,500, and then you wowed everyone a few minutes ago. What was that you said?
That's right. We're donating $15,000.
All
the
right.
Fair and Fair. It's probably some of the best donation we've ever made, because I see what's happening here, and it's I'm humbled to be part of it, really, because you guys are all into it and you're passionate about it, and everybody on the phones waiting on them to ring or hear, all the volunteers. It means a lot. And there's a phone call there.
Keep them coming.
And so keep them coming. But it's and I love to see the teamwork. You bring different organizations, our firm and Nemours and you guys and others come together, and it makes it happen. And I'm a big proponent of bringing people together and doing it as a team.
And the young lady sitting next to you, we surprised her a minute ago. Do you remember do you remember the name of the artist that she's going to go see, Chuck?
Yeah, Rodrigo.
Olivia.
Olivia. Oh,
Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh my gosh. Well, let me tell you something. You're going to have a blast, because I know you're going to that concert in Orlando, and you're just going to be out of your head when you hear her sing.
November 15th or 16th, and we'll make sure that we make that happen for your family.
Definitely happen.
Lillian, what do you want to say to people who are listening right now? Do you want to say something to them? Maybe like a thank you?
Thank you for everybody.
Yes, thank you for everybody. For what you do. And you're making the phones ring. Kendra, the number of 855-916-9500. With the money that is raised today, what does it mean to a family, even post-treatment, but someone who gets the diagnosis tomorrow, the next day? She's on the other side of the journey. Mm-hmm. I know challenges are going to remain, and the Child Cancer Fund is going to support you, but for the next Lily who gets the diagnosis, what does a donation mean?
That just means peace of mind. We go back to normalcy. We try to pick up the pieces that have been shattered after a diagnosis, and we just try to cope as best as we can. So $5, $10, $15, it doesn't matter the denomination, but it helps a family pay normal expenses and bills that just keep reoccurring, even though some mortgage companies don't care. If you have cancer, you still have a bill that's due. JEA still wants their money. And so this just it's just one less of a stressor. That doesn't have to be a stressor, so your kids don't see you stressing out about the money and where this is going to come from and how are we going to do this. We have resources where we can reach out and say, hey, we just need a little bit of help. There's no questions asked. They say, don't worry about it. We'll pay it for you. There's no, they're our middleman. We just say, we need help with this, and it gets done, and it gives us peace of mind and ease to know that somebody's there and helping us. So when you call 855-916-9500 and make a donation, it helps us families. We came from San Diego, we came from California, so we didn't have a lot of family here, so we didn't have a lot of support and reach out. Somebody that can help financially, and so we were able to reach out to the Child Cancer Fund and let them know we need help. And people that call 855-916-9500 and give any kind of a donation, this all goes into the pot, and when we need it, when other families need it, we're able to get the resources and the help that we need.
Priscilla, what does it mean as a mom seeing Remy on the other side of the journey? What is a $10 donation, a $20 donation? What does it mean to these families and the next families? She's got one.
It means hope. I feel like these donations not only help in when you're walking through it, but even after. Remy gets to do something every year called the Camp Boggy Creek.
Yeah, we love going to camp, don't we?
We do, and we as families also get to go too, and it's a time to kind of just reconnect. She gets to be with other kids that have had childhood cancer, and they just get to spend that time together. And so without childhood or Child Cancer Fund, I don't think that we would have the resources to do something like that. So we're super grateful.
Before we get to the 1 o'clock hour, we're going to go, I always do it, but we always go just a little overtime in the Care-A-Thon because we hate to end, but we do have to end at some point because we do have other programming we have to get to. If you, for some reason, are motivated to give right now and would like to call the Seaside Claim Services call center, 855-916-9500. You can donate online. You can become a monthly sponsor or a one-time donor at childcancerfund.org. You can text CMG to the number 707070. Before we get to our total, Chuck, I wanted to say thank you to you and the Fair and Fair Law Firm and the family.
Thanks for having us.
For hosting us in the Fair and Fair Performance Studio. This has been, I think everyone has enjoyed this experience being here. We're home, and these families are home, and we're all family, and so it really brings it together. But I want you to have the final word before we have that total, what today is meaning to you and what these great families mean to you and the Fair and Fair Law Firm.
Today is just like you said, today is bringing hope to everybody. That we're all together, that you're not alone, that you've got a community behind you. You've got people that believe in you and love you and want to help you. And I just want to thank all these volunteers here today that make this happen. Without them, there would be no Care-A-Thon, there'd be no Child Cancer Fund, there'd just be, everybody would be on their own. And that's not the way life should be.
Indeed. Well said, sir. We have so many people to thank, and I'm going to squeeze in a few that really stepped up to the plate this year. PRI Productions. Let's hear it for PRI Productions. Randy, you know Randy Goodwin.
Yeah.
Incredible gentleman. And when they did the Dream Day a few months ago, and we were so happy to be a part of it as a radio station, I asked him, could we do something, maybe not on that grand scale for Dreams Come True, because they were making 26 dreams come true, but they helped us out in such a big way. So thank you to Randy Goodwin and PRI Productions. Seaside Claim Services, stepping up to the plate with a huge donation and sponsoring our call center where everyone is working. Without them, this wouldn't happen. Every family interview is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration. And because of Paul Davis, founded in Jacksonville 70 plus years ago, and Laura Ferranti, who is a founding member of the Child Cancer Fund, who lived the journey and has walked alongside these families as a board member, as a donor, a sponsor, and now working for Paul Davis Restoration. This wouldn't happen without her. and really the big and Madden Advisory Services, and behind us we have an equipment services. Thank you to Danny Duncan, who's been there from the very beginning, laying down a huge number of $20,000. Let's hear it for equipment services. The big one I want to thank is Duval Asphalt. In the first Care-A-Thon 12 years ago, Mitchell Gant heard the stories of these kids, and he called 5 minutes past the first hour of 5 o'clock when we were at Nemours in the old clinic and before all the Players' Championship changes and upgrades were made. And he made a commitment because they had walked the journey and saw a member of their team at Duval Asphalt walk this journey, and they didn't want any family to go alone. So without Mitchell and Jennifer, Garrett, and everyone else at Duval Asphalt, they stepped up to the plate immediately, and they've been the presenting sponsor of the Care-A-Thon. They live the mission. If you see Duval Asphalt trucks, and who hasn't in our neighborhoods, but that just means a sign of progress. But you see the Child Cancer Fund logo because they believe in this mission, and without Duval Asphalt, we wouldn't be here. Let's hear it for them one more time. I'm looking at fellow board members, Emily and Tony, and our previous board member and Angelique, who have been partners. They ensure that every dollar that's raised is spent wisely for the families. Carla Montgomery, who's the executive director of the Child Cancer Fund, I'd like for you to highlight the staff. Finally, before you get to the total, these folks who are here.
Okay, yeah, we just hired a one of our survivors, which is Kathleen Patty. She's working for us part-time. And then we have my executive assistant, Becky Kuykendall.
Thank you, Becky.
And then we have Lindsay Pesia, who is our communications director.
All right. Everyone has been sweating this for months and months and months leading up to this moment. So on behalf of, I don't know how else to say thank you, but thank you. From the bottom of our hearts, we all wouldn't be here without you. For the executive director of the Child Cancer Fund, who's that?
There's one more.
Who's that?
There's a very huge difference maker that we have here, and that would be Rich Jones, who carries the torch. He carries the torch for these children, and the support that and the passion that he has makes this event happen. And he's the one that energizes this the organization and the families, but also he energizes the whole Cox team. And I can't thank the Cox team so much for everything that you've done. It's been truly amazing.
Can you bring that up? Carla, we got a little something from the Jacksonville Flower Market for you, for all of the work and dedication that you've done. Someone just hold it, because she's got a big number she's going to throw out. All right, just give it to Angelique, and you can stay up on stage. All right, Carla, without further ado, Chuck, thank you. Thank you to Eddie and everyone at Fair and Fair.
Absolutely.
You ready for the total?
I am, I think.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's hear the drum roll! The 2026 Care-A-Thon presented by Duval Asphalt.
We are at 309,713.
Clark Howard has to come back to Jacksonville soon so we can put some makeup on him.
He gets a makeover.
You can keep giving through the day, through the weekend. You can become a monthly sponsor at childcancerfund.org. You can text CMG to 707070. We have so many people here that if you still call 855-916-9500, we'll answer it. We're all looking at that. But on behalf of everyone, guys, thank you. Thank you to all the volunteers. Most importantly, our sponsors and our listeners. If you're listening now, thank you. Without you, we wouldn't be here. This radio station wouldn't operate. But at the end of the day, we're here because of community. And we stand up for this community at WOKV Radio and Cox Media Group. So on behalf of everyone here at CMG Jacksonville and WOKV, for the final time, proudly presenting the 2026 Care-A-Thon, Duval Asphalt, and 104.5 WOKV.